And they continue a steady approach. They're off in the BetMGM Haldon Gold Cup. Thistle Ask, Spotted Jacket, one of the first to show up with Saint Segal in the orange silks on the left and Kalif Du Berlais on the right. First fence, the leading half of the field quickly over it. And then the nose-bounded pair of Here Comes Georgie in the green and white, and last year's winner JPR One, the black and yellow, and Marta Tour 3 or 4 lengths away in last place as they move on down the side of the course and on to the water. And it's Thistle Ask who pushes the pace along, chased by Saint Segal. Kalif Du Berlais, blue cap for Harry Cobden, settled in 3rd place. Then JPR One, Here Comes Georgie, and Marta Tour. Thistle Ask quickly over the water, and each of the 6 pretty assured at that one. On to another plain fence now before the first of the open ditches. Thistle Ask shortened up going into that one. Saint Segal jumping up to within a length and a half. Kalif Du Berlais tracking the leading pair just ahead of JPR One. And then Here Comes Georgie and Marta Tour in the dark blue and white. And each of the 6 pretty good over the open ditch. So now climbing into the next right-hander, Thistle Ask and Harry Skelton by a couple of lengths to Saint Segal and Kieran Gething sitting in 2nd, and Cobden has switched off Kalif Du Berlais in 3rd. Marta Tour's edged a little closer round the outer under Charlie Deutsch, just about disputing 4th with JPR One and Brendan Powell up the inner, and Here Comes Georgie sandwiched between that pair under Lee Edwards. About to come freewheeling on the descent to the first of the 4 fences over on the far side, approaching the halfway point in the BetMGM Haldon Gold Cup. And Thistle Ask at a pace bordering on 33 miles an hour on the descent, leading Saint Segal. Gething's aboard Saint Segal, just glancing in behind. You'll see that Kalif Du Berlais is on his tail. He in turn is shadowed by Marta Tour. Then JPR One in the noseband on the near side, and Here Comes Georgie is just last. Approaching the first of the 4 down the Exeter back straight. Thistle Ask, steady going into it, gets over neatly, neater than Saint Segal, who got in quite tight to it. Then Kalif Du Berlais, JPR One with Brendan Powell removing 1 set of goggles. Marta Tour is wide of Here Comes Georgie up between the latter name pair. On to the 6th. Thistle Ask, asked up, came up well over Saint Segal and Kalif Du Berlais. That bit of headway that Marta Tour made, he surrendered again. He's dropped back to be last of the half dozen. Thistle Ask at another open ditch, comes up well. Another attacking ride here from Harry Skelton. 4 lengths the deficit to the chasers, headed by Saint Segal over Kalif Du Berlais, and then JPR One. A mistake from Here Comes Georgie alongside Marta Tour, and they're about to climb out of the back straight. The long run now to the final 4 fences, and Thistle Ask slipping the field, opens up by half a dozen lengths over Saint Segal. Kalif Du Berlais a couple of lengths away in 3rd, with JPR One in turn sitting right on his tail, and then Marta Tour and Here Comes Georgie as they reach the crown of the bend. So Thistle Ask under a positive ride from Harry Skelton. He glances in behind. He'll see that he's got a lead bordering on 8 lengths now over Saint Segal. Kalif Du Berlais shaken up for the first time in 3rd, and JPR One in 4th. The black and yellow is being asked for more. And then Marta Tour, who's hanging on in there, and further back to Here Comes Georgie. So closing in on the 4th last. Thistle Ask at this stage with a commanding advantage as he draws into it. He gets over it neatly as well. Thistle Ask still with a big lead over the pursuers. Saint Segal ridden to try and close. Back in 3rd, JPR One. Kalif Du Berlais is beaten. 2 left to go in the BetMGM Haldon Gold Cup. Thistle Ask, now he's going to have to dig in. Saint Segal is getting a bit closer. 5 lengths between them. Saint Segal untidy. So Thistle Ask pursued by Saint Segal. They appear to have the race between them. The final fence coming up. Thistle Ask, he's made every inch of the running so far. Comes up well at the last. Skelton asked him up. He responded. He comes bounding up the run-in. Saint Segal is chasing in vain, and Thistle Ask makes every inch of the running to give the Skeltons a first success in the BetMGM Haldon Gold Cup. Saint Segal 2nd, JPR One just 3rd, Kalif Du Berlais in 4th, ahead of Marta Tour, and Here Comes Georgie.
Off bottom weight, Thistle Ask has absolutely destroyed the opposition in the Haldon Gold Cup here at Exeter. Part of a double for Team Skelton. Dorian Quest won the 3-mile novice chase. Both forceful rides, but first of all, when did you think this horse, who was 115 when he arrived in the yard over the summer, could ever win a race like this?
We never did.
Never.
Until now. Look, I suppose he's come into the race, he's out the handicap, but Dan's been unbelievably brave with him, and sometimes you have to be brave. Sometimes you look silly, sometimes you don't. But look, he gallops hard, he keeps going well. It's come off, sometimes it doesn't.
No, he's very keen at Weatherby last time. Tristan just tried to keep hold of him as best you could. I suppose you know against the elite, you can't really be keen against the elite. You let him stride on, and he just got everything else out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, like he can go strong gallop and keep going. I think that's what 2 milers do. He's won over 2.5, but I'd say, you know, 2 milers have got to go fast and just keep going, and that's what he does. Look, today was our day. We've had runs on about. Our fitness was on our side. We had a lightweight. Everything's come together. We'll take it. There's no plan after this.
He's won 100 grand in 4 weeks. Very quickly, Doyen Quest. Much more forceful than him. I thought his jumping was a lot better today.
Yeah, it was. And again, he's had a few runs under his belt, so he had that fitness edge. But still, like, he's given the second and the rest of them
£5.
weight. Yeah, he's given them weight. It was a good performance. He's a good horse on his day, and look, he's going the right way, chasing. I dare say we'd probably have a crack at the Coral Gold Cup. We'll be an outsider. We might pick up some money.
Excellent stuff. Well done today.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.